Hello friends, today I'll be going through one of my projects which is treasure box that you can see in the front of your screen. Okay, so let's start. My name is Prateek Kumar Singh and today I'll be sharing one of my projects and I'll be going through its all the workflows and the details and however it works, and we're also telling you how to create this type of projects, and I'll be explaining you the code flow and the other details of this project. So without further ado, let's move on to the code flow. Okay, uh, but before you understand the code flow, let's understand how the uh, project works. Okay, so here in front of me I have this. Yeah, this here resembles my first application, which is treasure box. This treasure box application not only controls the main project but also ensures that the all the apps that are connected with this project runs properly. So as you have already most of you have heard about using Django. This project also runs using Django as its main framework, where in this project the treasure box application is the starting project which you can create using the command Django. Let me just change the color. Django admin start project, and I isn't in this case I have used treasure box. Okay, so this command here is used for running this, for starting this project. Okay, whenever you need to start this project, you will run this command in the terminal, and it will automatically generate a starter template for you, which gives in the starter template. Let me just show you what it will give to you. In the initial templates, it will provide you with a treasure box named folder files. Okay, this manage.py file task is for it manages and it just acts as a gateway through which you can access or run your project. Okay, the DB SQLite is the part where you can just take it as a database where all the data that you generate in your project gets stored inside this database. Okay, it uses SQLite. Okay, because as running SQL takes a lot of time and a lot of complexities and the CPU processing. So Django uses SQLite by default. But don't worry, if you want to use Postgres, you can use Postgres by changing a few settings in the settings folder here, in this folder. And inside the treasure box, moving on, inside the treasure box, you will get these components, these files. There are some extra files here that I have added for creating my project, and let me just exclude them. Yeah, these 7 files that are here will be the initial files that you will get when you write the command, this one, Django admin start project treasure box. Okay, now let me just explain you my project. So this is the front part of my project, and look at just the view. It looks like I haven't just worked on this context part. I have been working, but I have worked on the coding part. Now I will just add some few more products into the application, and then I'll try to just push it online. Although it might not be as popular as Amazon, Flipkart, I'll just try to make it as a developer friendly project. Okay, so moving on, this treasure box um, project takes you to a home page, which you have seen here. This one is the home page, and this after click from home page, you can just directly go to the shop menu. Okay, this shop menu is the option that you get. It's an app connected to the main project. Where if you want to connect another app in the main project, just need to write this command: Django admin start app. In this case, it will be shop, and you can just name it anything for your case. Okay, so this one here is for starting a project, starting an app. Okay, now what are the links and the pages that you can access from the shop page? The things and the web pages that you can access is the about page, the contact us page, the product overview page, which where you can get the details about the project and other stuff. And next comes the cart, where you can check the recently added new projects, I mean new products. And then comes the order. Okay, so after adding the product in your cart, you can just click on checkout, and then it will move to the checkout option.
So let's move on to our GUI part, which is the web interface. Moving on here. This here is the treasure box homepage. Okay, as you can see that here is the URL that indicates that it is the homepage, and these are some of the points that why you should shop with us and other stuff: unbeatable prices, quality guarantee, and hassle-free returns, other stuff that mostly e-commerce sites deliver and show to you. Okay, so after clicking on "Come shop with us," it will take you to the main homepage of the treasure box shopping cart. Okay, shopping website. Sorry. So here, as you can see, there are currently three categories. First one is the electronics category. Second comes the Diwali special, as Diwali is coming, and third one is the smartwatch. In the smartwatch section and in the electronics section, there are only a few categories and products. Are only a few products, but in this video we will be adding some of them from Amazon. We will just copy their data and paste it here so that you can just understand how this web page and the Django project works. Okay, moving on, I'll be demonstrating some of the features of this web page and project. So there you go. So friends, this here, as you can see that there's a carousel button left and right. You can see that it has automatic feature wherein there are different products of in a particular category. It will automatically change. Like here, you can see that after a particular time, it will automatically change, or either you can just use the left and right button so that you can just change the any select desired your so that you can just select your desired product. Okay, it has a feature of add to cart and a quick view. Quick view as in you can just see the all the details that are present regarding the application product and other stuff. We'll be going through the overview page also, but right now I'll be showing you how to add product in the cart. Okay, so the card data that is maintained by this project is stored directly into the session ID in the form of cookies. Okay, so these cookies are stored and are accessed by the JavaScript. Okay, so let me just show you one. So after clicking on add to cart, the add to cart button disappears and a plus minus symbol appears. Okay, now what you can do here is, let's say that I have selected Solmo Wax tea light candles, and I'll select one more, this one, acrylic flameless smoke and smoke. I will buy two of these. Okay, so as you again see that I have only selected these two, and here you go. You can already see the details here, which is the Solmovax tea light candle that we selected earlier, and this one was the acrylic flameless. Okay, the quantities and the amounts that we selected there are the same. Okay, so in the card feature, you can just either clear the card, or you can any if there is any product, you can just click on checkout and it will show you here. It will show you the name of the product, the quantity that you have selected in the that you have the cart contains, and this here shows your the filling of the email address and other stuff so that we can deliver it to you. Okay, so going back to the home page, as you can see, it's a quite decent UI. I have only worked on the logic currently, so I'll be making the UI, working on the UI and making it look good so that the whenever a user comes in here and he feels like he should buy something. Okay, you know that the psychology that designers use for attracting customers and other stuff. That's another thing to talk about. So first of all, I'll be showing you all the pages related to it. This one was the home page of the shopping, and second comes the about page. Here, this is just a normal stuff created. You can just add your details here. Yeah, this one here contains the track ID and the order ID. After you have filled the details of in the checkout page and clicked on place order, you will get a special order ID that is generated by hash, which is the hash number. And this hash number you can just place it here in the order ID and enter your email. After entering these two details, you can just take the all your status, order status, and detail will be shown here. Okay. So next comes the contact us page. It is the common feedback page where you can just give us your valuable feedbacks and other stuff. And this here shows the admin. Okay. This is the name that I have currently logged in, and that's all. And one more thing was there that I had to show you, that was quick view. Okay, after clicking on quick view, it will take you to a page which displays first of all an image of the product, and second is the title and all these details here. As you can see that it also displays the price and add to cart button and buy now feature. It also shows the category related to it. This here is the category Diwali special, and the second one here, candles, is the subcategory. I'll show you the both the details later on. Okay. Now, as we have already gone through the details of the project and the web interface, now let's move on to the admin page and add a few more products. Okay. I'll be going to the admin page, and this is the admin page. You can just uh, you might have seen that there's a simple JavaScript Django plain admin board, but you can just change them using Django. Jasmine module, and it's a very uh, very unique UI created by a certain person and hosted it so that we can just download the module and connect it to our Django, and boom, your admin page looks wonderful. Now, as I said, here you can see all the products listed that I have added. So are we going to add one more product? It's a form like thing that you have to fill the details of the product name, category, subcategory, price, outer description, publish date, images, वगैरह वगैरह. Okay. Now to add a product, I'll be going to Amazon. Yeah. Let's just select this smartphone. It looks quite good. So I'll be adding it. First of all, let's save the image. I'll save it in the form of PNG and just copy the details. Yeah, this is the name of the product. Yeah. So as for the category, I'll go with electronics, and subcategory will be mobile. Let's see that smartphones. And what was the price? It was 16,40499. Yeah. And as for the outer description, I'll just copy this. As you can see that this is the stuff that was the outer description. Let me just tell you something, that this outer description that I have written here shows the description of the product that is shown in the home page of the shopping home page. Okay, so when you will, if you were to go to the description part, it will not show the outer description. Okay, it will only show the description part. Now, for adding the description, there is a catch to it. Okay, now this is the about this item, and I'll be adding all of these in a unique manner. Okay, here you can see that this UL tag contains all these details. I'll just copy this UL tag and paste it here. Let's just complete any empty ones. Yeah, this one seems empty. Right. And as for the publication date, let's just click on today. Let's just go back in the date, 18. Images, we save the images here and save. It shows that the product Realme Narzo 65G has been successfully added. Now let's go back to our product homepage. This. As you can see here, all the new details of the image has been added, and this here, your Realme Narzo 5G has been shown in the web page immediately after adding the details. You can just add it also to the cart immediately after adding it in the web page. As for going to the overview page, here you can see it. There's the Realme Narzo, and this is the about the item that we copied from here. And this is the image, the price, image, add to cart button, buy now, categories, and so this is the end of the presentation part where I was telling you about the project, and now I will going to the coding part where I will tell you and demonstrate you how the backend of this project works. Okay.
Okay, these here are the URLs that handle the all the URLs and the flow of the web page of the application. These URLs are connected directly to their own individual functions that are present here in the view file, view.py file. Here, this one here is the index file that shows all the products present in the database, and this here shows the search matches and the searches that are being found, whatever you can find after giving the keyword as an input. This shows the about web page and contact web page, tracker web page, product view page, checkout, and handle request view pages. Okay, and other stuff. Now, these were the coding part, these were the Django code part that handled and manage the logic behind the working of the project. Now let me just take you to the HTML code part. Okay, this here is the basic.html file. It is connected to the main file, index.py file and other files using this one, this block that I have highlighted here, block.css and endblock. This is nothing but Django ginger text. It is nothing but Django ginger text. Okay, you can search it on the Google and you will find it easily. So the ginger text main task is to enable you to add logic to any HTML text. Here the logic comes from Django, and whichever files that imports basic.html can enter any type, can enter the particular type of code using these blocks, and that particular code that is filled in the specific block comes and merges with this basic.html, so making the web page complete. Okay, the reason why we do this is because it reduces the amount of code that we have to write. You can just see the amount of code that I have written here. It has the navbar and the other stuff that includes the script files and links related to them. But after using this block body and end block ginger text, I don't have to write them in other blocks. Okay, I'll just show you here. Here, I have extended the basic shop dot shop object basic.html, and from there I have used its blocks and added just the required part that I need. Okay, this line handles the title of the web page, and from here it this block handles the HTML CSS, and after that it shows the coding part. Okay, the block body, the first of all we just load all the static files that are needed. This helps us in loading the images and the stuff that are present in our database and we want to load them. Okay, this the logic for showing the slideshow here is this one. This is the main part, which here we just make a for loop, nested for loop, where we iterate, and so for each category it shows all the related products available. Okay, so these here are the left and right carousel that control, that helps us control it, and this one, this form tag contains the sign up box. Okay, from here we just sign in, we can make the sign in possible. this one here. Okay, moving on. This is the JavaScript code for adding the cart, and whenever you just click the plus button and minus button for decreasing the quantities in the cart. Okay, so I'll be just showing you other files. This is the checkout HTML, and this one is the contact HTML. This one is the about HTML. As you can see that all of them have been connected and extended from the basic .html, reducing the task of the reducing the load of the work and the code that I have to write again and again. Okay, so this was the part that contained the templates of the shop folder, shop application. Okay, now let's move on to the login one. So after coming to the login app, the main task here was here the main task here is to manage the sign up and sign in. Okay, and whenever the user clicks sign up, we need to sign out the user from it. Okay, so these three here are the main links that handle the main serving of it, and they are connected individually to their own separate functions: sign in, sign up, and sign out. Okay, so as you can see, this is their code, and you can just read their code. I have given the link in the GitHub, and you can just check the link out. Okay, so these here are the index HTML, sign in HTML, sign out HTML, sign up HTML. That if you want, I can show it to you from here. Um, login. Okay, so this one is the sign in web page. If you want if you want to sign up, you can just click on sign up now, and it will give you a beautiful wallpaper, beautiful web page, and you can just enter your credentials and sign up as a new user.
And
Okay,
I hope that you like this video. And if you find this useful, do like, share, and subscribe.
this is Pratik signing off.